What's up, Jooba people? So this song uses over 20 different chords, some nice patterns, and very interesting chord progressions, and then a really nice arrangement, really good lyrics. You can download this whole PDF using the links in the description. Here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. What's up, Jooba people? Again, what's up? So, a lot of interesting changes here. A couple of nice non-diatonic chords. Really love this song. Haven't had so much fun transcribing a song. Now, it's in standard tuning, the song, and it's got a 6/8 shuffle. So the way you count a 6/8 shuffle is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 1, 2, and 3, and 4, and 5, and 2, and once you have your head around the groove, you can get into the chords. Now, the whole first part of the song and everything it comes back to just uses these 3 chords, okay, with some modifications around them. So the first D, for instance, you have this hammer on. All right, and then you go into a C at 9 on the offbeat. I'll go over that in a second. And then to an E minor 9. So this is an E minor, and if you add this finger at the bottom, you could do the pinky or the ring finger. Then you have this E minor 9 chord at 9. You go to E minor, and then E minor 7 is with the pinky on the 3rd fret. And that's basically the E minor world of this song. Okay, so E minor 9, E minor 7. So on the D we go. And we'll go over how long you run the E minor 9, and the hammer on you can only do once, and maybe just before the C again. So all right, and then for the next section we jump into this C sharp minor 7 flat 5 chord, but played it with this voicing. And we do a walk up into that chord going. Picking pattern there is just P-I-M-A-M-I, just up and down. And then that leads you, this is a 2-5-1 in a minor key, to the F sharp 7 chord, which I play with my thumb, but you could do like this. on the 2nd fret. That would be a normal F sharp 7. This is with the augmented 5th. And that leads you to the B minor. Okay, now let's just go over that part. So, ba ba ba, F sharp 7 to the B minor. Keep good love from. This is a D over A chord, so it's just the same as our D shape. We just have A in the bass, and we mute the E string. So you have this doom, dum, and then that leads you to a G. Okay, now we'll go over the chord progressions later. I'm just actually doing the shapes first, and then once we go into the first chorus, then we do this F sharp 7 bar chord, and then we go into the chorus. Okay, then later, once we go into the, I want to call it the post chorus, where we do that run, that whole run, we do this passing chord called D diminished with an F in the bass. Now the way you play this, you can think of it, because we're going to go into this chord from an F minor, E minor 7. So you're going to play an E minor 7 like this, and then you're going to put this finger down here, bar with the index finger, and then these two are here. And you could play this chord just like this, or you could add the bass here. And this is going to take us into the D over F sharp. You can hear that. So from the E minor 7, let's do that again. To a G minor 6. It's like a G5 chord that we're all used to playing. You just take these two fingers up one string. And then you have this G minor 6 chord. Make sure to mute the 5th string, very important. And then we get into the shape that he really loves, this A6 and 9 shape. This is going to be on the 5th fret. Mute the 5th string, not essential, but helps. This makes a little power chord with a middle at the top. Beautiful chord. And for this next whole section, we're going to be switching between this shape and the first inversion shape. So after this A6 at 9, we're going to go to this G6 over B chord on the 7th fret, 5th fret, and 7th fret. Make sure to mute the 5th string, and then move the same shape up 2 frets to the 7th fret. A at 9 over C sharp, and then we move it all the way up to the 10th fret, same shape, and this is where the descending pattern goes. Same shape as the A6, 7, and then we go down again to the A over C sharp, G6 over B, A6, and then we do an F sharp minor 11 into an E minor. Okay, so just to zoom out there and just to show you how this whole thing works, I'm actually gonna just go here so that you can just see a little bit of a bigger picture of the chords, how this descending picture works. Okay, I'm just gonna play this part. G minor to the A, next line to the G6, A over C sharp. Now we're going to descend from the 10th fret. To the E minor. Okay, now there's just 2 more chords, plain Alt C, that's very easy, I'm not going to go over that. And then A flat diminished 7th chord. Now this chord takes you into the D over A chord in a certain part of the song, which I'll go over now. Just okay. Now let's go. Sorry, the recording glitched there. Let's go into the strumming of the song. We're gonna go. The strumming is basic. I think you've figured it out by now, but it's just down, down, up, down, up, down, down, up, down. then sometimes down, down, up, up, down, down, up, up, down, down, up, up, down, down, up, up, down. And picking pattern, but this is only in the just up and down. Very simple. Now, chord progressions for the song, I think we should learn these chord progressions. This is just if you want to remember it and you don't want to go into the lyrics. But yeah, let me actually go through these chord progressions with you. Okay, so for the verses and the intro of the song, the main chord progression, we've got D, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 1, 2, 4, 5, 6, 1, 2, 3. Looking at, you see, and then he sings the verses like that. Then post verses, he does this thing at the end of the verses. Each verse, it's C sharp minor to the F sharp 7 with the augmented fifth, to the B minor, to the D, to the G. And then it goes back into the verse. Or if it goes to chorus, after the second verse, then he goes first to F sharp 7. Sometimes and you can improvise freely on the E minor here. That's a bit too much. And then you go to C. So that C is actually twice there. Sorry, 2 bars of the C. Ooh, that's a bit thick. Okay. And then, so that E minor is the end of the chorus, right? And then we're gonna, if we go to post-chorus after that, which he usually does, then we play this D over F sharp, but sometimes he just goes straight into a D over F sharp, okay? But the first time he does that passing chord, the D diminished over F, which is this one. And then so we're going into post. Let's go from the E minor. You can do E minor 7. Let's actually write that down like that. It's going to be E minor into an E minor 7 and then the riff, okay? A6 to G over B. A over C sharp. And now we're going to go faster. That's actually F sharp minor 11 chord, not a 7. Let me actually fix that quickly. Okay, so the song is not really complicated in a sense. It just has a lot of different chord shapes that you need to really get down before you learn the song. And if you learn it in this order, I mean, you're basically going to be able to play it. It's just like from here it goes from here it goes da-da-da-da-da, and then it goes back actually do, and then instead of the D over F sharp, it's the F sharp minor 11. Anyway, now the chords and lyrics you can use to kind of find your way around, although it's not necessary, but it's quite fun to do it like that, you know, if you want to sing and play it. So yeah, I'm not gonna go pretty much into it more than this. That's really all you need to play the song, and I don't want to overdo this lesson. I will release a cover for the song. Maybe I will. I don't know if it's going to be a bit difficult to sing. I don't think I'm going to do a cover. Anyway, have a nice day, guys. Bye.